Hey buddy, I needed to get a price to move a Cat 289 D3 skid steer down in Fairview. Looks like our repair is holding and it's running through the top. Good morning and welcome to the Panama Todd broadcast. And on today's video, I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest about it. What I do know is I called and got a really good price on having this skid steer moved to the next job, which is going to be a big field of bush hogging. It's going to be a great time. I hear there's some rattlesnakes up there, so hopefully we'll get to spot out one of them and get to explore. That's step number one. I just wanted to come out, drive the skid steer out a little bit closer for the rollback to come pick it up. Freaking dadgum mosquito the size of a pterodactyl. Now I'm pulling back up to where the skid steer has to go. It's been like 6 weeks since I looked at this job. It's a good road, it's just steep in places, and I want to make sure that I'm not going to spin out with either the dump truck or the pickup truck to haul in my brush cutter. I can't remember how sharp the turns are also. And I neglected to check to see if there's a good turnaround spot for a truck and trailer. We gotta mow all of this good stuff. Boy, it's really greened up since I was here. Make for a good job. Right here's where I turned around the last time. We'll go on up and hopefully find a big turnaround for trucks. Oh yeah. Let's just get out and walk this real quick like. Oh yeah, that's good and dry. A lot of times when you see tufts like this, it's swampy like that, but this is good. As long as it doesn't rain today, I'll be able to get up here and turn around. Wow. What a view of the mountains. That's absolutely gorgeous. Now the upper side's not what we're working on. This is what we're working on. All of this. Well, somebody's just took off down through there. Huh. But it gets really steep over that way. And it's just a decent little grade down through there. Looks like they got them an excavator down there. They've done some clearing. Huh. Cool. The sweat bees around that goldenrod blooming out. No, those aren't sweat bees. Not sure what those are. Looks like ground bees, maybe. Almost wasp-like. That's exciting to me to see goldenrod blooming out. It blooms here. It comes out in spring and then early fall. So fall's coming early. Looks like our evening thunderstorms are about to roll through. Down here at Carolina Cat, waiting on them to bring my brush cutter loaded on the trailer. But it's dropped from about 83 degrees to probably about 70, 75 in just a couple of minutes. I believe it's getting ready to pour for sure. Yep, I think it might rain. Pull my butt around here somewhere where it's covered to strap this thing down. Woo! I literally just ran through the rain like 15 feet. And it soaked me. Well, this is par for the course. The lights are out. Hopefully everybody knows that we're supposed to treat it as a four-way stop. Coming through, yep, here we go. Good, thank you folks, thank you. Sorry if the videography isn't good. I'm just kind of pointing it in the right direction so I can focus on driving. Dang, all these lights are out. I bet anything there'll be a wreck on the interstate. Well, I'm going to put you guys down and pay attention to the road. I'll see y'all up at the job, hopefully. Wow, what a lucky day, folks. My rollback guy just dropped off my skid steer just a little bit before I got here. I'm here with my cutter, and the sun is out. Let's hook this thing up and have some fun. And we have arrived. We're getting ready to start this process. Set that there for now. For the wondering minds, to rent this cutter ahead is about $250, $300 a day, $750 for a week, roughly $2,000 for 4 weeks. I don't need all the extra insurance and stuff because I carry my own through my insurance provider. And at some point during the video, we'll discuss how I charge for a job like this. First, I want to get a jump on things and get going. And what's this fool have a pillow in here for? That you'll find out too. Well, I didn't even have that little camera there, and my backup camera wasn't working. So I went and turned the main power kill off, waited 10 seconds, turned it back on, and we're back working now. So let's go into continuous flow. We're gonna start, I usually start just a little above idle there. Once that goes solid, you're good to go. I'm gonna slowly go ahead and idle up to about 3/4 throttle. Let's go ahead and get into this thing. I know it just got through pouring the rain. We'll get out here where it's a little bit thicker and more fun. Talked to that fella a few minutes ago. He's clearing to build him a fence down here. All right, straight up and down, let the fun begin. I'd say there's a good chance I'm going to go full throttle uphill and then maybe idle it down a little bit when I go downhill. Oh, he's going to have him a good fire going before long. Down we go. Boy, what a view we've got, huh? Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Man, and I've got about 12 acres of this to do. And I am really glad I'm in a track machine. They told me this was graded off smooth, but I think our definitions of smooth are different. Like right here, this is all washed out pretty bad. So the tracks will make this a lot smoother. I can definitely testify this would not be fun to do with a tractor. You talk about beating your brains out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down here to turn around because that's still pretty wet. The great thing is look at all this sunshine. This is wide open area. So my blades are rotating like this. So for the immediate goings on, I'm going to go up on this side and back down that side because as it rotates, anything that doesn't get cut good will probably get shoved over that way. See, I can just kind of hop over all these little ravines and uneven spots. I think that's mostly right here in the middle, though. I don't think there's a whole lot of washing elsewhere. I should be able to make some pretty fast time. Let's run down through here a little bit. I'm telling you, this ground, running a tractor would beat you absolutely to death. Now, a big part of the excavator is you can traverse really soft ground and really, really steep ground, even when it's wet, as you guys have probably seen in the pasture job I've been doing in the last couple of episodes. If you're on flatter ground and you're wanting to do a lot of mowing, or you want to only mow, skid steer is probably the way to go, honestly. Let's get a little bit sideways with it here. See how we're gonna do. It's still pretty wet. I could slide off and turn over if I ain't careful. Oh yeah, it's not too steep over through there. I feel pretty solid through here. Go ahead and head straight uphill, see how we do. Now we're running at 17 in snail mode. May have to slow down when it gets real thick, but usually when these thorn-like things, those are honey locusts. I don't think they're going to give much trouble. This is a bunch of sparse stuff. I'm running at full throttle still. Machine's not really lugging down any. As long as I keep that head up off the ground, we'll be good. This is definitely the right machine for this job. It's a little 289. It's got some good power to it. I think it's like a 70 horsepower. just under the horsepower that you'd have to run DEF at, the diesel exhaust fluid. Some people will set that head and just leave it, but you don't get a really, really good cut if you just do that. Yeah, we're not going to have any problem with this job. Woo! It's going to be a good time. How many hours do you guys think it's going to take me to do this? I estimated 1 to 2 hours per acre. See, now I'm going to slow down a little bit as I crest this spot so I can tilt that head down, mow it, tilt back up. I'm going to spin. Get back into it. Alright, I'm going to put about an hour in and we'll see how much mowing we can get done. Coming down the last couple of passes here, we're going to see what kind of wildlife we got hiding in here. Yeah, I missed a piece. See, I can't do that. I gotta get every last one. We're either going to see some rabbits or birds. Usually it's rats that go running out. Let's see. Oh gosh, they run for the hills too. Oh, yep, I already see one. I don't know if y'all saw it. Oh yeah, they're right ahead of me. I'm gonna give them a fighting chance. Yep, there they go. Look at that little sucker. Golly, he's a good one. Run, dude. I ain't got no reason to off him. People will probably scream. There will be people screaming, I can't believe you'd kill that snake in that last job, but let a blame rat live. Out here, I've got no reason to take a life. I'm gonna live and let live. However comma. Now, if the customer said, I want you to kill every rat you see, I would say, okay, you got it. Because it's their property. Oh, look at them going. Holy Moses. Golly. Let's see if we can see them. Man, I'm missing a bunch down through here. I just saw 2 or 3 of them running back into the brush. Ain't no telling how many we'll see when we come down to the very last pass. Oh yeah, look at them go. Woo! Run for the hills! You nasty vermin. Now the first rat turd I find in my machine, it's curtains for them. We're about to take away the last of their habitat. Let's count them. Here we go. Oh yeah, I see weeds moving out of the way. There goes one. We may have made vermin stew out of the rest of them. Run, little feller. Well, the rest of them went somewhere, didn't they? Probably in the taller grass. Yeah, I bet they're in here. Well, I left this a little bit high. Well, they took off somewhere, didn't they? Oh. Oh, there he goes. Woo! They're heading over there for the tall grass. Next thing I'm going to do is just make a couple of straight in cuts going downhill. Test the traction and slope going down this section. Oh, there went another one. Let's drop off into no man's land here. Well, that was steep, wasn't it? Woohoo! Here we go. I'm gonna take this steepest part, fill it out. I think I might have a drone battery. I've got my hour of mowing in, but I just want to go ahead and outline this area, get a feel for the slope. And then I'll decide, ooh, there's some fallen big stuff over here. I like to work around that. Oh, what have I got? What have I got? Gotten into something. Yeah, there are a couple of big pieces over here. Yep. just gonna work our way around through here. Right now I'm not in too much of a slope. What I want to decide is, do I want to mow this up and down or side to side? That's what I'm trying to work out. Now I'll get up on that little piece of wood and we're gonna be sliding, I'd say. Now there's a chance I may just mow this in circles too. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's got a pretty good drop off over here. Right now it's dry, I'm not too concerned. Yeah, I've got plenty of traction right now. Yeah, I believe in the interest of traveling as fast as I can. I believe just mowing up and down is going to be the best given this scenario. This is a little bit steeper over here, but it's quite even. I don't know how I missed that spot. I about forgot to tell y'all about my Pansy Pillow. This thing can be used for all sorts of stuff. Like if I'm going up a real steep hillside, instead of leaning the backrest of my seat all the way forward, that kind of pinches my stomach. I can ball that pillow up behind me and it holds me forward so I'm more upright. And also, I can put it under one butt cheek or the other if I'm mowing side to side, and that lets me sit up straight even when the machine is leaning. So that's where that comes into play. I haven't really hit anything that steep yet, so I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Oh, there's a rat. Man, they're everywhere in here. Let me idle down. Most people that do bush hogging would just mow around this, which is just a fallen limb. But what I'll do is I'll mow right up to it. I'm gonna push it together first. Well, I might be able to push it on out. Let's see. Let's see if it'll move. There it is. Yep. I'm just gonna work it around and get it out of my way. And because what'll happen is they'll just leave that there, and then it's no longer just weeds and grasses up around that limb, it becomes bigger stuff. But that smaller ends of it I can just chop up. And then slowly that becomes just an island of trees. And it's really not ideal for maintaining the property. Yeah, see over here where it's shaded, it's still real wet. I'll get mowed up around that, and we'll be able to keep on going.